Well, hello everybody, Jason up, New Age Revolution Cave. It is Thursday indeed. Notre Dame just advanced in the college football playoffs. They will be playing Penn State next week. Sat out in the garage and freezed my baguettes off with a old friend of the channel. You know him as Tansky. That's right. He was here enjoying the Notre Dame game with me, and I'm down here now talking to you guys. So what am I down here talking about? Well, if you watched the last video, which was a Nintendo, hey, you want to play some Nintendo? You saw the number 1/365 after it, and none of you really inquired about what that was, so it wasn't that hot of a clue. I'd like to do 365 videos. That's probably not going to happen, but I figured I would start the new year off and just see how close we can get. Just because it's important for all of us, for me to be making videos regularly. So this video is going to talk about what is coming tomorrow and in the channel's future. So a while ago, when I worked with a fella named Avi Klein, we started doing an 80's retrospective year by year in the span of the 80's, meaning we talked about 1980, we talked about 1981, and so on. When we stopped working together, I took the idea and did it for a few episodes and then stopped. And that was several years ago. So that was maybe 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers ago. So there's a lot of people who haven't seen it. And it's buried so deep in the channel archives that it's okay to refresh it, remodel it, remaster it, and reintroduce it to you all. So starting tomorrow, we're going to take a look at 1980. That's right, 1980. And we're going to look specifically at the happenings of 1980. And as I discuss the happenings of 1980, I will, of course, give you my expert opinion on the events. And then we will take something that happened and I will re-expose myself to it. Meaning, if we talk about the movies of 1980, if we talk about the toys of 1980, the music of 1980, maybe some of the debuts of 1980, what debuted in 1980? You know, could have been the Happy Meal, or could have been the Whopper Jr., or could have been, I don't know, car phones, or whatever. You know, whatever debuted in 1980, we will talk about. We'll talk about what was happening in the world of professional wrestling in the 1980, and that will be all in one show. So we'll cover some sports, we'll cover some movies, we'll cover some music, we will cover some TV shows that debuted in 1980, maybe television shows that ended in 1980, and the toys, of course, that were hot in 1980. What was under everybody's Christmas tree in the beautiful year of 1980. So that is what we will be doing. I have done it before, but like I said, it was many years ago and many subscribers ago. So I don't feel like it's inappropriate to bring it back. And I think that'll keep us going with new content for quite a while. We'll probably do a year a week, or maybe spread it out 1 year every couple of weeks. I don't know, because the show itself is going to take some prep. I've got to do a little bit of research and you know, talk about some stuff that happened. yeah, so that's coming tomorrow. I think we will debut the show tomorrow, re-debut it tomorrow, and just keep it going. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk about tonight. I'm not prepared to start the show tonight. We will start it tomorrow. I still want to, and maybe I'll do it with you guys. I still want to go through the WWF magazines, and even maybe the Pro Wrestling Illustrateds, some of their back covers, and I want to pull any ad from these magazines that are LJN, that feature some of our favorite stuff. So this is obviously a stretch wrestler ad, probably I say rare, I don't mean rare, but it's probably one of the only stretch wrestler ads that there ever was. Such an unpopular toy line. This one we've all seen a million times. I love this one so much. This is so great. This is like very early too. This ad was 86. I just love that ad too. And then we've got the classic. We've got this one from the very early days. How do you get a wrestler in a mailbox? So good. So good. And then this one is actually very cool too. It's kind of like a checklist of things that, I've searched for on eBay. But there's many more. And I want to get them. And I want to print them, or not print them, but I want to pin them up on the door in my room. And I'm just looking through Colin from Canada's magazines. Don't worry, I'm not going to deface your magazines in any way. I'm just seeing if we have any, I don't know. So there's things like this, should I bother hanging something like that up? Probably not. But we'll do this. And then, since I am collecting Series 1 of Hasbro, there are some famous WWF magazine ads for the Hasbro figures as well. So we'll look at putting those up too. Like I said, I'm going to hang those on the door. I think they're going to look great. And I've got actually another one. So we've seen the Pro Wrestling Illustrated ads for the Wrestling Ring Company, and so there's a ton of those. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun to do. What else? That is about it. Anything coming up that will take you on a little trip with me? I don't think so. The next Comic-Con that we're likely attending will be a family con. We just found out today that there's actually a Cobra Kai con coming in May, June in New Jersey, which is huge. Liam has suddenly become a huge fan of Cobra Kai. He's binged all the seasons, and he's pretty pumped to actually meet pretty much, I would assume, every cast member of the show. I have already met Ralph Macchio and William Zabka and Kreese, Martin Cove. Now that Chosen has come back to the show, and I think season 4 or something, I assume that he'll be doing the con circuit as well. And if he's going to show up at any, it's likely the Cobra Kai con. And I think that's a pretty cool meet for me, to meet the star of Karate Kid 2. That's a pretty rare meet, I think. He was nowhere to be found until he showed up on Cobra Kai again. So it'll be cool to meet him if he comes to the convention. What else? That's probably it. That's about it. Like I said, I just want to come on, let you know what was coming tomorrow, let you know what was coming future of the channel, let you know that I'm going to try to make a video every day and get as close to 365 videos as possible. You know that there's always stuff that comes up in my life that prevents me from doing a video. So I'm not putting much stock into the 365 videos, but we'll see. We'll see. The channel juices are continuing to flow. So tune in tomorrow for the re-debut of a new show where we go through each year of the 80s and talk about everything that was happening in the fun world of pop culture. Until then, good night now.